love it. Baby, that's my whistle. Stack for the jeans, 5 bones for 20 days.
The NBA season is a grind. There's no question about it. And tonight may be another game in the endless stretch of games, but that don't make it any less important. Time to put on my game face and do what I do. Win games.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And an excellent win-loss record, just 2 games off the lead.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Johnson is out there with Olynyk, and it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. Boston on D, fresh from a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away, because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Varejao. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Sullinger's checked in for Olynyk. Turner comes in for Amir Johnson. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And Freak subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Out to Turner. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Simon. And it's Curry with the rebound. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And that one's good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Stephen Curry. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Freak. He had 19 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Turner kicks to Freak. Sullinger the screen. He got it! He caught it!
My goodness.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a... I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Varejao. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. On the court right now for the Celtics, Simon in at point guard. Jay Crowder out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Smart, and it's Sullinger in at the 5 spot. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Now the pass to Green. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Thompson outside to the paint and finished off by Bogut.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Freak missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry can't get it to go.
And one thing about Marcus Smart, he is a terror on the defensive end, built like a tank with a giant wingspan. He's already one of the more physical defenders in the game, and while he isn't cat quick, he's a good overall athlete with great anticipation and strong hands. Really a game changer.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. He dishes it to Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Freak with it. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Sullinger the screen. Freak kicks to Smart. Will it go? And he gets it to go.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Now Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to...
Oh, he hits it! How about